Hello and welcome to another episode of Ash Friendly. I'm your host, Seal Jones. I want to thank you for listening, whoever you are, whoever you're with, and whatever you're doing. I hope this podcast brings you light, love, and energy to yourself and to everyone else around you. Well, folks, it's another weekly update, and I am here with always our social media guru, Kayla. How are you
Hi,
today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I love to create the map. It's such a wonderful adventure, and it really just brought me a lot of like love and just everything of like reality of what I'm doing with Ash Friendly. When
Mhm.
you just said, "Hey, I went out and created the map the other day," I was like, "Oh, awesome!" You just had no idea. How did you go with you? How did you feel first of all? Like, would you do was it a spur of the moment thing, or tell me a
Yeah,
little bit about it?
it was a spare of the moment thing. I just wanted to go and do something real quick for Arch Friendly, and so I went down like the sidewalk of this like shopping center, and they had a belt nearby, and so I went in and I just started recording.
Yeah, it's always interesting when you're out about, and you never know when someone might need part of that map. So I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, no one's ever going to come put my part of the woods, or no one's going to come here." Well, you never know. You never know
Right.
when someone will need that information, and so forth. Do you have any other good ideas where you want to go next, or have you been like out in the middle of the country, or any other trails, or did you see anything that kind of interesting that catch Ash Friendly's eye?
Um, I kind of want to do like Walmart. Like I know it's like kind of like a given that should be accessible, but I kind of want to do Walmart next. Because we always go there.
Yeah, well,
And
the thing is, you just never know with big corporations. They could be ash friendly, they could not. It's just a level and degree of it.
right,
Like they may or may not have a family bathroom at the Walmart that you're at, and maybe they could. But one thing about that, I really just hang my hat on, is that we don't like to bash the business in any way.
yeah,
The reason is we get the knowledge out, and it
right,
encourages them to continue to grow and becoming completely ash friendly. And
mhm,
it's not about what they're not doing, it's what they are allowing for someone in the future to go down the road. Ah, okay, you only have a family bathroom, but there's no bars on the wall. That's
mhm,
okay. Because certain people who are disabled can go that way, and certain people um, can like feel part of the group. So
right.
when you're out explaining to people, or if they don't know about disability, they don't know what ADA accessible is. How do you go about talking about them and kind of like gently informing them of like, hey, this is what you have, this is what you don't have.
Um, I think I just like tell them like straight up, like, hi, your bathroom is not a wheelchair accessible. Like, it's not
Hmm.
wide enough. There's no like grab bars for me to grab onto, and I think you should fix it.
Yeah. Um, I would. It's, I don't want to tell them what to do. I just want to highlight to them. So a lot of people don't know that like the disabled community is about 35 to 40% of the population in any given area.
Yeah.
And so if you're taking that, you're like, as of right now, the majority of business aren't taking advantage of that growth. And I know that, hey, everyone wants more money coming in, everyone wants to be liked by them. So we're introducing 30 to 40% of the growth to their new business or old
Hmm.
business. So when you explain that to them, I feel like they'll be like, oh, so that's why you're doing this. Because you have to kind of like make it like make them say, hey, you're missing out. Kind of like, hey, you want to check out this movie, you're missing out on this, or next hottest thing. Like, this is kind of the next wave of to be bringing your business to a lot of different growth. And
Right.
so when we're out and when we're out doing that, and it's like, oh, okay, and they see it interact with us, it's absolutely wonderful. Uh, just a really big question. Do you feel that I want to do something with Ash Friendly and have all the labels and have everything like diagrams of the app and like so people can really pick and choose what feature is best for them. Do you know of any place that ever does that? Have you ever seen them that highlights like the disability? If they, for example, if they say, "Hey, we have Braille menus," do you ever see anything like that out and about in your commerce area?
No, I don't.
Yeah. It's that's what I want to bring to the fold, so that way people can pick and choose all the different little things that they're looking for when they decide that they want to go out.
Yeah.
So, um, as being our social media guru here, what are some things that you've noticed if you were putting all the pieces together? Has then is there a lot of businesses out there on the social media? Are there a lot of explanations to people? Are you having a hard time to find communities out there that fit our niche?
Um, not really. I feel like on TikTok especially, um, the the people on there are very interested in Ash Friendly. Like one of our videos actually did blow up. But as far as like I guess connecting and networking with like other businesses, I think there's not as many businesses out there.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, there might be a lot of businesses out there. I just think we need to bring more of awareness to the population. I think we're doing a very good job of that
yeah.
by highlighting this and then finding little groups here and there that we can be part of. And
Mhm.
oh, okay, and really open up their brain. Because a lot of people, they may not be disabled themselves, but the people around them may have suffered from certain disabilities in the
Yeah.
group.
Mhm.
So what are the so do I know you love doing social media, you love posting different stuff. You've been enjoying it a lot. Like, have you seen any challenges for you? Any um like doing the putting it together, getting the audio? Has anything really like kind of like stump what is it called? Stubbing your toe along the way?
Um, Not really. Like I've been using CapCut and I know a lot about CapCut, like
Hmm.
that video editing app. And it's been actually going really well. And I can add captions to the videos and just a lot of cool effects.
Yeah. I also want to bring this to your attention. Like when we first started working together and you being part of Ash Friendly,
Mhm.
I don't think I ever said this to you, but there is no wrong. There's only like, how can I improve on my learning? What did I didn't understand? I don't think people can really grasp the fact that when you work with us, like it doesn't matter how quick you get things done. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter how like I don't need it right away if I'm dealing with someone who's severely disabled. Just as
Mhm.
long as you continue the path and to continue to grow and build it. I hope that people can read your story and really sink their teeth into you and like step by step of like this is how I had one little blog, I had the one little thing for Ash Friendly, I've done this, and we're slowly building. I wonder if do you think there's a way that we can show that to people in a new light and new way so they can like grasp onto it so more people will be like, hey, like I'm like Kayla, I'm like Brooke. It's okay. I want to be a part.
Yeah. Um, I'm not sure. Maybe like just continue to record. Maybe we could do like a YouTube series one day. Um,
I think I'd really like to get more in depth of with you and Brooke of like, hey, this is what I struggle with and this is what's so hard for me. And it
yeah.
takes me like 20 minutes to do this one task that takes you a second. And
Yeah.
if we can explain that to people and like, that's okay.
Mhm.
That is, you got that far. What did you get a post today? One post, half a post? You
Yeah.
wrote some notes? What it doesn't matter. As long as that we're slowly pushing people forward, giving them like, hey, I woke up today and I wrote one sentence down. Great. That's all I need. We don't, because I think a lot of people in the business world, they high expectations, high demand, push it out fast. Don't worry about the quality, but that's not what we're about. We're about the quality and the dedication you have to yourself.
Right. Yeah.
So, well, Kayla, it's also been lovely talking to you. But as you know, we only our 10-minute limit has almost come to an end. Do you have anything else
Okay.
you want to mention, say, advertise today on Ash Friendly?
Um, yeah, just keep following me on Twitch at Dimple K.
We will. We always look forward to your posts and whatever you contribute on to. What is it? I can't remember. It's not Twitter. I always say Twitter. It's not Twitter, not Twillo. What is
Twitch.
it? Twitch. There we go. God, I can never get it right. Never get it right. I'll get it right one day. Well, thank you. I really do appreciate all the work you've done, being here, being a light for everyone to see on Ash Friendly, and really moving forward. Well, folks, I want to thank you for listening. I deeply appreciate it. I'll leave you as I always leave you. If you can love yourself, love the people around you, and love the environment a little bit more every day, we'll continue to make the world a safer and brighter place. Thanks again for listening. Have a wonderful night.